Good morning, everybody. Speedboat Maniac 410. Today is the big day. I know everybody's been waiting. It's sea trial day. See if this hose is going to hold on and the pipe that's welded up and all that we've done to it over the past 2 or 3 weeks. And you, my viewers, long-time patience. I've been patient too. This whole journey the past year has been nothing but patience, working on it, chipping away at it slowly, just so we can try to get it out on the water and enjoy ourselves. So it's always important to have a bag full of tools. And even though I'm an electrician, there's a lot of handy tools in here that will help out on the ride. And then of course I have my trusty, taped up box in the old Sanford & Son shed that we handle, right? With a bunch of tools, extra hose, and all the different stuff that we'll need. A toolkit. If and when we break down, which if I flipped a coin, it would be heads or tails. The chances are that it's probably going to break down. But I'm being optimistic. I hope that we don't break down. But again, hoping is a whole nother thing. We got to see what's going to happen, check it out, and give her a good run. So let's see what we got. We're going to take it over to the Kenton Arrows and drop it in. Done. All right, and so for all you guys that haven't trailered a boat too much, obviously you got to make sure all your, I know you guys are excited. Let's get it out on water and test the pipe. There's other stuff involved with taking a boat out. This happens to be one of them. Make sure that your chains, your safety chains, are in good shape. This trailer actually happens to have electric over hydraulic brakes They work real good. They were redone by Dan McNamara 2.5, 3 years ago when I got the boat. So other than the trailer basically having some surface rust, it is the 1996 original trailer, Pacific trailer, that came with the boat from Dick Simon Marine. So it is a very worthy trailer, albeit does have a little bit of surface rust, if you know what I'm saying. I just need to take the time to clean the rust up and paint the boat for a good solid weekend. I mean, paint the trailer for a good solid weekend and we'd be good to go. But then it has a 7-point plug here. I'll put my safety bolt through here, which is basically a piece of number 8 copper wire, because that's all I could find in the back of the truck. Give her a good twist. All right, I'll take this, just kind of take some slack out of it. And then there's the safety chain for it pulls the small cable in case something does release. We're only going a few miles down the road, as you guys already know, but all of this is very important boat trailer 101. And now that the lights are plugged in, we have to make sure that the trailer lights are working. And let's see, even though the side markers aren't running, that's because I don't have the lights on in the actual truck. These hazard lights should be blinking, which is the same as obviously turn signals and stop lights. So I always just turn on the hazard lights on the truck, and it just tells you if your tail, stop, and turn signals are working, and then pull the lights on your old shipping crate Dodge that you have. And then there's your side markers in the front of the fenders, the amber colored ones. I redid all of these lights on this trailer last summer. In the springtime, I mean. They're all operable. Even the 3-bar system down here, even though the trailer's a little rusted. It ain't nothing but a little bit of cosmetic nonsense. But all the lights are working. She's mint. Mint, you don't need no Dougie Fresh Myco shined up trailer. There's nothing wrong with this trailer. It works good. All that freaking shined up nonsense, you don't need all that. Let's get her out. Well, we're doing it, guys. We got the 42 in tow, the good old 42 Fountain. We're heading to the boat ramp. It's heading down Dominion Road over to the Kitten Arrows. We're going to crack them off in a little bit. It takes a while to get it situated in the water, make sure the water pumps are working, and check everything, but we're doing it. Appreciate you guys coming along. it's odd because it actually does it after you're done running hard on it. It's like when you let off, the water pressure, because it's less, the pipe can't cool or something. So we're at it again, guys. I'll be changing this pipe so I can take the boat. I'm probably going to run back around the eastern bay and up the south side of Kent Narrows, but we gave it a try. Well, guys, got the same problem. It's just obviously not happening as soon as it did before. But the top of the header's getting hot. Not so much the primary, but the top of the header. And the collector is still gold too. It's turning gold. But the pipe going out the back, I guess since we welded it, it's not turning color. So I put a new hose on it. It was hot as a firecracker, but I got it. I waited for it to cool down a little bit. Got it started up. She's running. We're gonna head on back up to the Kent Narrows. Did what we could. We did what we could, guys. Let's make a simple fix and get it fixed. Heading home.